Hey guys, it's Jessie. I'm here to do another book review, and this is one that I actually had to spend a few days away from and kind of collect my thoughts because it was just so emotionally overwhelming, but it is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. Louisa Clark works at a neighborhood cafe and is perfectly content in that position. She loves the social interaction and the fact that she gets to know her customers that come in on a daily basis. You can tell right away that she is a people person, and she has this bubbly and eccentric personality, and I immediately loved her. We find out that Louisa's family is financially unstable, and when Louisa loses her job at the cafe of 6 years, she is sent to a temp agency, where she goes from temp job to temp job and just can't seem to hang on to one of them. She ends up coming across a caretaker's position, and while she has no training or education in that field, she takes it out of desperation. Louisa was expected to tend to and take care of Will Traynor. After an accident with a motorcycle, Will was left a quadriplegic. His mobility wasn't the only thing that the accident took. It also took away his kind of spirit and left him very unpleasant to be around. Right off the bat, I disliked him. Will was downright mean to Louisa, and he returned every cheerful, happy smile that Louisa gave to him with kind of a cold shoulder, snide remarks, and glares. But as his story unfolds, you soon realize that he has every right to be very unhappy, but not rude. Mostly because he went from living a lifestyle that was very adventurous to one where he was totally confined to his wheelchair. I can only imagine how extremely difficult this would be for Will and how hard it is to cope with, but I really just don't think he should have been treating people the way he was. Louisa did everything in her powers to keep him comfortable and happy, and even though most of her plans failed epically, they were quite hilarious. And she eventually seemed to get through to Will. They finally began to connect over some of their hardships, and what formed out of this relationship really warmed my heart. I love that they had such a big impact on each other's lives, and I really just wish it would have been enough. I really connected with Louisa's character. I thought that she was incredible. She was funny and just very sweet and caring. I really wanted to be her friend. Her style and outlook on life just blew me away and immediately had me sold on her character, and like I said, I just wanted to be her best friend. I am so glad that Will made Louisa get out and explore her other options. He pushed her boundaries and out of her comfort zone, and I really think he ended up having a big impact on her realizing kind of who she was and what she wanted to do. Being able to watch her become confident in who she was and knowing that Will contributed to this all became the turning point for Will in my eyes. But then again, it could have been at Louisa's birthday party and the amazing gift that he gave her. It made me laugh, it made me want to cry. I think it was incredibly sweet and so darn thoughtful. So ladies, if you ever find a guy like that, you keep him. Everything about this book was so relatable and so real, and I just freaking adored it. I don't even care if it made me cry. I just think it was such a beautiful story. I smiled when Will and Louisa finally got to know each other. I laughed at their banter and their teasing each other. I squealed at all the intimate moments, which, by the way, are so incredibly perfect and way more beautiful than anything sexual could ever be. And I cried when my happily ever after was denied. It was such a beautiful storyline, but it didn't end there. It challenged our beliefs and actually sparked a discussion between my husband and I about what we'd want to do in this position. As much as I denied what I knew was bound to happen, I couldn't imagine this book ending any other way. I gave this a 5 out of 5. I so completely loved this and really look forward to continuing on with After You because I do want some of my questions to be answered and I want to know what happens next. However, I will have to wait until September because the paperback version does not come out until then. I can't have part of this series in hardcover and the other in paperback, so I guess I will be waiting until then to find out what happens next. And let's face it, I might be just a little bit too excited for this movie. I know I'm going to ugly cry in this dark theater and I will have a mound of tissues that accumulates, but I don't even care. I'm excited and I think it looks fantastic and I just hope that it stays true to the original storyline because this book was so beautiful and so perfect and I love it and I highly recommend it. So go read it and let me know. Thanks again for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think by leaving a comment below. If you guys have any other special requests as well, I would love to hear it, what you like, what you don't like, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye. Motorcycle. Ooh, because I do want some of these answers to be I'm like